Hi, I wanted to do this quick training for you on what to do with somebody once you enroll them. So how we welcome a new wellness advocate to our team and really get started the awesome support system that we have in place for new wellness advocates. Before I go through a couple of tools, I do want to emphasize that the diligence that you show in taking care of a new person when they get started with oils will ultimately build your success in this business. We are in a service business. We are in a relationship business. And the better you can take care of somebody and not appear like that drive-by enroller that none of us want to be seen as, the better. So you really want to have a good system in place. And after over a year of building this business, and I personally have enrolled about 250 people, I really feel like I have the approach down, and based on the feedback that I get from working with new wellness advocates and supporting them, this is really helpful for them in getting started. So if you'd like, you can open up our business toolkit. I have it on the screen here. You're going to flip to page 30, and it's page 30 right now. This may change down the road, but here you will find basically the approach I'm going to take you through right now real quick. Now, the very first thing we need to do when we enroll somebody is within 24 hours, we want to send them our team welcome email or something that you have crafted yourself personally that has the essence of what we want in that email. Now, you will get an email from doTERRA, so will your new person when they enroll. This usually comes within the hour. So I often will use that as my trigger. I'll keep it in my inbox to remind me to send out a personal welcome email. Now, I'm going to open this up for you so you can see quickly what I'm suggesting it look like. As you can see, it's a full page, right? It has a lot of great links for our new person, starting off with a chance to book a call with you, the person who's enrolled them. And this is, I feel, crucial. Now, in saying that, maybe 30% of people will actually take advantage of this. Some people don't like to have a call. So having the welcome email, and I've actually recorded a new 10-minute video that we can put into our emails if that new person would prefer to just watch a quick video clip. And it basically summarizes the info here. But getting on the phone with your new wellness advocate is important. I'm going to go through that in just a moment. But that's kind of at the start of your email, and then you'll want to give them some of our team incentives. So if you are wanting to extend the ebook that I wrote, the Hippie e-guide, you can include that in the welcome email. I also suggest that you give them the link to the 6-week internship. It's free. It comes to their inbox, and here's info on how they can log in for that. And then I also like to include this library of essential oil webinars. It is password protected, and this is great content for people if they like to learn on the go, if they want to, download it to their device while they're driving, if they want to have it playing while they're in the kitchen. There are really great webinars in here, and I just think it's so important that we pack awesome value for our new advocates. And then there is a section here I have just with links to their back office, links about the Loyalty Rewards program, our team newsletter, helpful Facebook groups, things like that, okay? So, you want to maybe take this. If you want to condense some of this and not give them all this info, that's totally fine. But I typically will send this exact email out and just let people know they'll want to bookmark this and save it for future reference. Okay, so I mentioned the call. Now, after you've sent the welcome email, ideally, your new wellness advocate will write you back saying, "Hey, awesome! I can do a call next Friday at 2 p.m. Lock it in, and here's what you're going to go through during that call." So you want it to be about 20 to 30 minutes, and this is, if you'll think about the 3 pathways in doTERRA, this is the living call. So we have living, sharing, and building. Okay, so on the living call, you're basically, welcoming them to our team. You're kind of going through some of the resources that were in that welcome email with them. So doTERRA University, perhaps you want to get them started on the oil games, and then you're going to show them through their back office, okay? So, aside from this, most people find that when they do a welcome call with somebody, this helps start the conversation on LRP, if not gets them on LRP, because you're really talking about how they can make oils part of their lifestyle. You're going through some of their questions with them about getting started with the oils. And a lot of our builders on our team have great success with setting a new person up on a 90-day LRP program. I mean, hey, anybody can do anything for 3 months. Give it a shot, right? And if people aren't feeling amazing at the end of that, they know they can opt out of LRP. So the welcome call is just that. It's a chance for you to show your support to your new person and go through any of their questions. Now, I personally love to use a platform called Zoom, and I have the link here in our business toolkit because Zoom is free, up to 40 minutes, and you can screen share and it will send you the recording. So, some people like to actually give the recording of their welcome call to the new person, so they always have it to reflect back on. I love Zoom. I love using it for webinars, for three-way calls with business builders. It's just great. So play around on that. If you live close to the person, it's great to get together at Starbucks and go through the welcome in person. You can do this a variety of different ways. Now, I mentioned that this is the living call, right? So we know that every new person in doTERRA gets a living brochure, a sharing brochure, and a building brochure. So have your new person open up the living guide while you have yours open and let that guide the flow of your call. That way you're not forgetting to review anything with them. So the last point I want to make here is after you have had this call, hop onto our Facebook group, welcome the new person publicly onto our page so they know where to find that group. And then, before you hop off the phone, look at setting up the second call with your new person. This is a key tip. So even if this person is not wanting to do the business at all or doesn't want to host a class or anything like that, book another call in 2 to 4 weeks just to check in on how things are going with their oils and to show them that you're there for them. So get this in the calendar before you hop off the phone. Now, if your new person has interest in hosting a class and that has already come up, then book a second call in 2 weeks and go through the sharing brochure. This is where you can discuss more detail about the share program and get that new class on the calendar. You could even do this during the welcome call, but sometimes it's a little too much info. So just think about taking that new person on a journey of living, sharing, and potentially building if they want to. So during the sharing call, you're going through the sharing guide. You're talking about having a great class. You're going to come out and teach that class for them, okay? And then if they have interest in doing the business, set up a third call. Again, 2 weeks later or so, you'll be going through the building guide with them. And honestly, the best thing you could do for this call is ask your upline to join you on this call three-way. Do a three-way call. It just edifies you as a builder to have a successful builder on the phone with you, okay? I've done several of these calls, even just this last week, talking about the business. People sometimes question whether this is a real business opportunity, okay? So it's good to have another builder on the phone with you. So for the build call, have your upline or, reach cross-line to somebody who you admire in doTERRA, invite them onto this call with you. We are all super supportive of you building your business and talking with new people. So again, just to recap that important point, keep your new wellness advocate on a journey. Have the welcome email go out within 24 hours. Book the welcome call in their first 14 days before you have to place them, because if you can have a real conversation with them, you'll know better how to place them. And then book a share call to discuss the class that they may want to have. And then lastly, book a build call. If you are enrolling someone right out of the gate who knows they want to build, get them set up on our new Begin program, that group mentoring program where everybody, it's basically taking a new person through their first 90 days, getting them to Elite or Premier. And if they are building, you want to set up a weekly mentor call with you right away. Get your calendars out, show them that you're supporting them. If you aren't doing this, you're going to lose people right away. And ultimately, you're going to be working a lot harder in your business, always trying to grow it, when the reality is, we have such great people already using oils on our team. They just maybe aren't feeling supported. And it starts with you, and it starts with how you welcome them into your team. Okay, so I hope that helps. Again, take a look in our business toolkit. I have a section there with all these links you'll typically go through during the welcome call. But stay tuned for that new video that I just recorded. It's 10 minutes long, and you can actually put that into your welcome email. For those people that don't end up booking a call with you, at least they get the information. All right, you guys, bye for now.